Okay. So first thing first, this is my first talk.
Oh, nice.
I never tried. So if I make some blunders, my demo didn't work, then be patient.
Good luck.
That's why I choose a very easy demo, basically. So the demo is like, the subject is like how to create NPM package and how to publish it, how to use it. So anybody here who didn't use NPM at all?
Use what?
NPM at all.
Hasn't used or has used?
Hasn't used.
Oh,
Yeah, that is expected. Anybody tried publishing own NPM packages? Oh, I thought everybody should have done it.
No. We don't steal other people's.
Good. So I have some audience then.
That's right.
Okay. So what is NPM? NPM is basically a node package manager. It's a registry, open source registry, where you can just publish your own code that can be used by anybody until and unless it's unscoped or it's a public thing. So in 2009, when Ryan Tull came up with Node, they come up with the NPM package where they created the registry.
I hate that you want to, but I'm afraid the camera's not going to pick you up, and I know it's your first time, but can you talk a little louder?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome.
Okay.
Imagine we're not here.
Okay. Yeah. So a node package manager is basically a registry where we can push our own code, which can be shared across the team, across the peoples, or it's basically a public to anybody who can use it. So there are almost like more than 1 million packages right now on the NPM registry. More than almost like 14 billion packages gets downloaded every week. That is average, and almost like 60 billion packages which gets downloaded per month. That is a crazy number. So let's do it. If I want to create some package and publish it, how should I go about it? So let's try to do it. My friend told me it's very easy. It's just two commands and you should be able to do it. So let's give a try for that. It's a simple command, he said, and Joe said it's just a 10 minutes demo, so I thought, okay, let's try it out.
You're not rushed, don't worry.
We've got 22 and a half minutes.
Okay, let's create a directory. By the way, I don't have any slides or something. Everything I'm going to code and demo you, and we'll see
Bravo.
how it's going.
That's the way it should be done.
Power user.
Okay, so let's create a directory. First package, let's go there. Okay, and there is a simple command to publish your package. So basically, when you download or you have installed Node.js, then npm come with it. So for npm, you have a simple startup command as npm. If you want to check your version, you can just see your version, and it will give you the version. Same for Node, as it will give you the version. And now, if you want to publish your package, just say npm publish, and it should publish your package to the registry, which will be available to all. This is unscoped package. For scoped package, there can be organization level packages where a particular organization, peoples or team on the organization can use it. Again, there are a couple of different things like a public and private in the scope package again, where a team on the people can change it, and everybody can use it on the team, or if it's unscoped, then everybody can use it and particular user can change it. So let's publish it. Wow, first error. Cool. My friend is a liar. So what it is saying? Okay, let's do it. So first error, what it is saying, oh, we need a package.json, so let's do it. I think we need a package.json, so let's go to folder.
This is crazy.
Easy readable.
So this is Visual Studio Code, everybody may be knowing it. So let's create a package file.
I didn't even know you could do that.
What's it?
The little thing on the side.
And as JSON, it needed a structure. So now it should work. Let's go and do it again. Cross your fingers.
You're a dreamer.
Oh my god.
Whoa, it's
It's working still. Let's go back.
What the hell?
Oh, it needs some name. Yes. Your package need a name. Come on, guys. Okay, let's give some
Be more specific.
first package. Say the first NPM package.
The name
Okay.
is taken.
done.
Done. So cross your fingers again.
Yay!
Succeed.
Woohoo. No, still not. Oh, it's need a version again. Now you guys are going out.
The
of
error messages
patience,
were
I
written
think.
by programmers. It's not every message, it's just the next one.
Bloody developers.
This is the first problem.
Okay, the version.
Yeah, really.
So it's the first version. Let's give some version number like it's 1.0.0.
No, the zero version below.
Right into the release candidate.
Yeah. So now let's
This
do
is
it.
perfect code.
Now. Whoa, it's working now. Whoa, something worked, something not. So let's say, hold on, you don't have permission to publish. Oh really? Okay. So this is this error is not
Where they
good
want the
actually. Basically, I tried around it a lot, and then it says like you don't have permission because you logged out. So you have to have a login. Basically, you have to create a login where they ask simple 3 questions: your name, your email ID, and your password, and you should be done. So I have created that. So let's log in.
Any old fool can get in there, right?
Yeah. So just log in here. NPM login is the command if you
The
want to log
keystroke
in.
recorder is running?
Yes.
Yes. And the Wi-Fi's got everything.
So you can let it out to you, right?
What was that?
Can we get Polly to read the password out loud?
Use or keystroke.
Okay, so I'm logged in, and now it should work. So let's see. Oh, it's good. Wow. Still work. Wow, it's breaking my demo, and my legs are shaking now.
It should be, man.
Okay, you're logged
Really?
in.
Shut up!
Okay.
It's really.
Okay, so it's saying as you don't have permission, but that is not the error. Actually, it should give some user-friendly error, but this error it's not workable. So it's basically if you have some package like first name package on the registry, it gives this error. So don't worry about it much. I'll give some different names. So I'll go with some different. names.
So that name already exists.
Exists, yes.
Wow.
Wait, what did I say?
So
Before he
let's
logged on.
first NPM package demo. Maybe.
How many errors do we want to see?
Start throwing numbers on there.
Oh, shocker!
Serious. Okay. Let's
2020.
Add some swear words. Add some swear words.
You'll be surprised.
Anyone want to give a guess?
I think you got it.
I don't think you saved.
No, it didn't save.
You didn't click save.
Come on.
You're doing great, buddy.
Ignore all of these
Sorry.
people. They're all
There you go.
bastards.
Now it'll work. Can't possibly fail. Yes.
Okay, let's try it out if the package is there. Just go and log in and see if the package is there. Oh, let's see.
Whoa.
Wow, the package is there. So we'll see.
Install that one.
Okay, so it's that much easy. There is nothing to do. You just create a package file. give some name, give some version, and that's it. You don't need anything else. So, so let's try it out if it really work or not, or it's just something else. So I'll create one more.
Somehow I am combining all of these talks into like a project that automatically publishes NPM packages for me to get like SEO
By using your
links.
And if you were really smart, you could have someone read the NPM package to you whilst you were in the car
I don't know what's going to come out of
and
it.
ask you questions about it. What is the current version of?
I'm going to show up at the talk on Monday on my YouTube script or on November.
Okay, so I created this simple directory. Let's go back and open folder. New folder. Test package. Okay, let's create a simple file which will test my package. So just say test.js and just try to download it. So before using it, we need to download it. So how to install my package? So now my package is there on the registry. How I will install it? So simple go npm install and the package name whatever we have given.
Yeah, it got pretty
Now you have to
long.
remember.
Now he has to look it up.
Let's see if it's working now. Wow, something got downloaded. Cool.
Very
So
nice.
go back to our
That's
test
not right.
and check if it is there. Wow, it's downloaded. See, in the folder we have now the package and now it's ready to use. So let's use it. So constant what to use. Okay, let's create package. Package equal to require
What?
He's a notebook.
and my package name. And yeah, that's it. So if, if the package is correct, then it should.
Return true. It's awesome.
Yes. So this should work. So let's go to my friend test and say node test. Oh, again error. So it's saying cannot find a module. Basically, we have created a package, we publish it, but there is nothing to use. There is no code at all. So basically, I expect NPM peoples to not to publish the modules we don't have packages which don't have modules, but I don't know why they do it. So let's create some packages or some code which will be can go with it, and then it can be downloaded and can be used. So let's go back to our demo here. So now why we created a package, why we want to just go into registry and put it there, we can use in our own project. But basic idea behind creating packages, so to open the code, whatever you have written, whatever the code or complex code or simple utility or anything which you have created, if you want to share it with the public or share it with somebody else who don't have to write it again, just you can share it with them. So whenever you write something which is really helpful, you should go it and share it with the public, and you will get appreciations for that too. So let's do it professionally or some proper way. So I'll go ahead and we'll create a proper NPM package. So let's do it. When we create a package, we need a proper package.json. So for creating a proper package JSON, we can just say npm init, and it will ask few questions. Now we have already created a package.json file which only contains the name and the version. There are some certain other details which we can definitely fill, which will be helpful when somebody will download it or somebody will use it. So first thing first. So what's the package name? Whatever the package name you have, we have the default package name which is already there in the package JSON file. Then version name, whatever the version we have given, it's already there. This is our first version, so we're good. Let's go ahead with the description. So now, whatever you want to do with your package or your code, you can just describe it. So let's do something good. Anybody here fan of Elon Musk? He is trying to take peoples to Mars. So let's help him.
One
Or
way.
create some rocket science utility which will help him to take his rocket
Electric
to
cars anymore.
Mars. Or if you are following some space science, recently India tried to land their land rover on the south side of the pole of moon, where it traveled around like 2 months, and when it was close to like 2.1 kilometer away from the surface of the moon, they lost the communication. It was heartbreaking, but yeah. So let's help them out. So let's write some rocket utility. How about that? Rocket utility which will help you.
Type it up.
My hands are shaking now.
It's over.
You're doing great.
Then entry point. Now this is the error which we are getting. There is no module. Basically, we need some entry point to go to our code or to access our code. So index.js or any file which will be your entry point, you can specify that. We can keep it as an index.js. Then test command, if you want to test something with command, any particular command, you can just define it here. Or git repository, if you want to go to git repositories. Or the keywords. Keywords are basically when your package is out there and somehow the peoples will come to know that some package is there, not only with the name. If there can be some keywords, you can mention it, and whenever they will try to search on those type of keywords, then your package will come into the list, search list. So we are doing it for Rocket, so let's mention it as a Rocket.
Person for those SEO expert.
Yeah, you're a SEO expert.
Then author, you can mention the name. Then license, whatever the license you want to go for, MIT, and this will be our structure for the file,
Yes.
where it will be like name, version, description, then your main entry point, your scripts, your
Wow,
keywords.
it's
or-
going to bitch you out about not having a test. Wow.
So yes, it's correct. So let's see. So this file has been created for us with first NPM package, version number, description, and whatever the details you want. So now the first thing we have completed, that we have the package.json file. So now let's create some code files which will help us to publish it and use it. I'll go with folder src and I'll create one. So the first thing we need to entry point. So let's create, and we have mentioned it as index.js will be the entry point. So create a file with index.js. Now this will be your entry point. Your logic will be somewhere else. If you have a complex logic, then definitely it will be inside somewhere in your folder.
Not that I want to put any pressure on it,
You
It's a
created a
file.
file called source instead of a directory, I think.
but not that I want to add pressure to you, but you have 10 minutes.
You're fine. You did it
So he
again.
does that.
I swear he clicked on the folder
You
right
can just
now.
right click. Oh, that, you did click on it? You did?
Yes.
There, you did.
Okay. Now let's create a simple class which will help us to basically now here is our entry point, and for entry point we need to export something out to use to the people. If you are guys aware with the modules, how it gets exported, then it's the same thing. So let's do it. Constant my rocket utility. Equal to and my from where my rocket utility will be coming. So I will create a rocket utility file. So let's say utility and you can just export this utility for the people who will be using for it. So okay, now we have created the entry point where whenever the package will be accessed, then this will be our entry point. So they will get the Rocket utility as their first point. So let's go ahead and create a class. Utility.js. I will create a simple class. Let's create a some static function. I'm creating a static, so it will directly use like a utility dot function name, and let's try to land somewhere to destination. And let's see if it's destination equal to Mars. Then write some complex logic which will help to land on the Mars. So let's do it. Console.log. Landing on Mars. Complex logic will throw.
That will make sure it works.
Let's make it for Moon too. And just change it to Moon. Okay. So now our utility is ready. The function in our complex code is ready. We need to export it to be used for the other modules.
Comments?
Hey, shush, 5 minutes. Come on.
No tests for the
Shut
viewers
up.
and tests.
Okay, so now it's ready. Let's see, our index.js will be using this utility. Just create a simple test if it is working. So
Thanks. You back up.
okay, so if I want to use it, then our index code should work. So let's take the utility. Equal to,
Wait, were you planning on writing tests?
yeah, just
Okay.
just to make sure it's working. Okay, if
I
you,
didn't
if
see
you
any
don't know.
test in Mike's code.
Okay, let's not do it. Let's
I do.
You didn't publish it to NPM or anything.
okay, test it on the package itself when we will go with the
Yeah,
package. Okay. Okay, so simple. Now my utility is ready. Before publishing it, how I can test it? So we have to test somehow, right? So what I can do if I want to test my utility or NPM package locally, so rather than publishing it, then downloading it, and then testing it, what I can do is I can just go to my test and let's whatever we have already taken, just remove it. So okay, so now in my test package there is nothing. Okay, only package.json, and now I want to okay, I want to take down or install my package from locally. So how I can do it is npm install and just give the path of that folder. So my folder is package, and now it should install my utility to my test folder. So let's see if we have something in test.
That's good. Install it.
You installed it in itself.
Oh,
nice.
so
You put the package in the package.
Docker and Docker.
okay. Seems like it's installed. So let's see.
They look like errors to me.
Wow.
There it is.
Here it is. So now locally it's working. So let's try to publish it.
2 minutes. Do it. Come on. No pressure.
Okay, now let's publish it. Here I'm expecting something. Okay, good. So publish the whole. Already we have the package number as the version number as 1.0.0, which is already there, and we cannot just override the existing version number. So just change the version number. And it's our breaking changes. Let's make it 2.
Wow!
All versions are cheap.
Publish it. Cool. So it's installed. Let's see if it is there. Wow. So here it is with
The version 2.0.
yeah. Okay, so here are our 2 versions. Basically, one which is we already installed, published, and the one which we already, just installed. So now, if I want to take it down, it should come with the latest. So let's see in my test. I have already. So let's remove it first.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I should do
It's
that
like
too.
one line up. It's there in the console.
Cool. So now in my test project there should not be anything. Still exist. Okay, so now it's not there. So now let's take our latest version and install it. So now it should have the version number 2.4.
Some weird errors.
I think you're in your package.
Okay, so
There
here
you go.
is our latest version. Package.json.
Yay.
Here is our version 2.0.
Nice. Cool.
Okay, so that's how
That's it.
do
Right.
it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well done.